Hello, everybody. George Packard here. I know it's been a while since we've done any videos. I've been really busy with a lot of different things. I had my parents, my mom had a couple of strokes. She's been in and out of the hospital, all that kind of stuff. A lot of things going on in my life. But as far as business goes, we've been doing a lot of different things. I'm going to show you a couple of things that we're doing in our shop over here. And we've been staying busy, and too busy. And I think that sometimes I get involved in so many different projects all the time that I cannot focus on one single thing. So that is a frustration that I'm learning to deal with, but it is difficult. So let me show you a couple of things. Some of you know that I invented a snow removal tool. So basically the rooftops, we don't have any snow on them right now, but we invented a tool for getting the snow off the rooftops. So I live in Wisconsin, we get a lot of snow, and I want to kind of show you a little bit about what we're doing today. I know it's been a while. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know what's going on. So this is our workshop. You guys have been in here before, I'm sure. Right over here, this is the snow hammer, the snow removal tool that I've been working on a lot. We've got 3 years into this thing, believe it or not. So we ended up, and you'll see a video of this coming up shortly of how this thing works in action. The snow hammer is the only motorized snow removal tool on the market today. What makes the snow hammer better than any other tool on the market? Well, for starters, the snow hammer can remove the snow twice as fast as any other tool on the market today. The snow hammer takes less than half the physical effort of any other rake on the market today. Also eliminates the need to be on dangerous ladders or having to climb up on a frozen, slippery rooftop. Over here is our CNC machine that we use for cutting out a lot of the different metal stuff and whatnot. If you look inside this thing, you can kind of see how it just cuts everything out and shoots oil on it, all kinds of fun stuff. It's got a computer right here that you put the program in, you design the program, and it cuts it for you. So that we did a lot with the snow hammer rake, okay? That has been the biggest thing that we have been working on throughout the winter months. The other thing, for those of you guys who still do door hangers, or even for those of you who don't do door hangers, you're missing the boat, because to this day, we still do door hangers. And every year we try to get better and more efficient at them, and faster and faster and faster. And I think the last video that I showed you guys, we were doing with like electric bikes and stuff like that. So we changed that. We found something that we feel is even better. So, and that would be these scooters that we have right here. So these are all electric. And they're 4-wheel drive, so you get into those conditions where we have, where we can go even when there's a small amount of snow on the ground. So early in the spring, we can still be trucking up these driveways. So they've got the whole shot tires on them, so I mean, they grab and they go. And the nice part about them is you just stand on these things, okay? You get on them basically like this. They're kind of a neat thing. Stand on them like this, you get tired, you want to sit down, sit down. Otherwise, just hammer on it. And they're fast, and they go fast. And the nice part about them is, which I think is so much better than even the electric bikes, these are all electric, by the way. And the batteries that are in these things last like all day long. You can drive this thing all day long, up and down hills. It doesn't wear the batteries out. You can just go all day with them. So they're really cool. Well, let's say you whip up to a door with an electric bike. You got to stop, kick out the kickstand, get off your bike, and then go put your door hanger on. With this, I pull up, step off, walk to the door, put it on. I'm back on this thing in 2 seconds, and I'm down the road to the next one. So this is the latest one. We bought 4 of these. We had to make some modifications to them, to the steering and whatnot, to make them better. And I think these are going to work well for us. So those are some of the things that we're going to do this year to help improve what we do for our mosquito police business. You know, we still do the door hangers all the time because it's cost effective for us to do them, and it really helps add density to the street. So like you get a customer on one street you want to market to everybody on that street, right? Well, this is the best way to do it. And a lot of our customers, that's like their second home, you know, on these lake properties and whatnot. That's like their vacation place. And so there's no mailbox there. So every door direct mail doesn't do you any good. But I can go on that street now and I can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 customers on that street, which is my goal. So there's that. We're going to implement that this year. The snow rake, going to the market this year. We debuted it at the Equip Expo this year, in 2025. So now it's 26. But so we brought it out, showed them what it is, and now we're going into mass production. So over here, Jeremiah's working on a new tool. This is something that we're still working on. It's kind of cool. It's got a remote control. You can either operate it. It's like a little miniature robot. This thing will move around with you, and we're gonna use this in the mosquito business if we can get it fine-tuned. Because one of the problems we're having finding employees is when you wear these big backpacks, like these backpacks over here. We use these big Mosquitos. They have tons of power in these things. So we love using those. They're 4 strokes, and they work really well for us. But if you get a lot of people that can't take that weight, that 60, 65 pounds on their back all day, especially like the female gender. We've had trouble getting them on board. They try it, they like it, they work with it for a little while, but then it becomes too heavy, too cumbersome for them. So we thought, well, if we can invent something like this, and where this thing will actually follow you. There's a follow me button you can press on there, and the thing will just follow you. You can walk with it. We want to get that. We're just testing it out right now, but we're trying to get it so that holds the weight. So let's say all the people will have to do is just have that hose dragging behind with a wand right here, and they just spray everything as they're spraying for mosquitoes. So let me show you this is our first prototype of this. So we got some work to do, but check this out, see what you guys think of this. So go ahead, Jeremiah. Let's show them what we got going on. So notice how that will just follow him. So as he goes, so goes the machine, hence carrying all the weight in it, okay? So So basically he has a remote control in his pocket, and as he walks, it just follows him around the property. So, and now he's gonna go see, we gotta see if this is even gonna work, if it's gonna shoot our chemicals up high enough in the air. That's what he's doing right now. So we'll have a look at it. As you can see, we still got a bunch of snow here in Wisconsin. This is from plowing all winter. Made it through the snow. Do some fancy turns with that thing. See what happens. Yeah, so the whole idea, again, with something like that, maybe you could have, you know, like say maybe some girls that can't stay with the weight for the heavy backpacks, but if we can distribute that weight back there, we might be onto something here. And the benefit of that is you can get more people to work for you if it's not so labor intensive. So that's the whole idea behind trying to come up with something new and innovative to help us get more quality people. So you got 2 big bottlenecks in business. One, recruiting. If you're trying to get big, your recruiting is always going to be a problem. And the other part is your marketing. You always got to do more marketing, do all those kind of things. So hopefully this will help us with the recruiting part of it. All right, so the last thing I'm going to show you today is another business that we started up, which is a drone recovery business. So that's where we will go out and help people find their deer. If they shoot a deer, wound a deer, can't find them, they can call us. We can come out with our thermal drones and we can find those deer or lost pets. So let me show you what I got going on in here. These are our drones. So this is what we have set up. I will show you guys what we have and tell you a little bit about how they work. So this particular drone setup right here is Mattress 4T, and we bought 2 of them so that when we're out in the field, we don't have difficulties. If we have problems with one of these or the other, we still have a backup when we're able to go. So these things will fly in the air for, in the winter months, like now, you probably get a half an hour out of them. In the summer months, you get closer to 45 minutes out of them. So that's what these things are doing for us. We have 4 batteries to go with them, the fast charging system, the big remote controls for them. And then these are the setups. So the monitors we put in the back of the truck. So if the customer wants to watch what we're looking for, if we're looking for their dog or looking for their deer, we can have these in the back of the truck. They can be standing there looking at these and see everything that we see on our screen when we're looking into the remote. So these are actually pretty slick. They're a neat rig. Won't get into them a real lot with you guys, but these are from DJI, and they are, again, they are just a power-packed drone. They do so much, but I'll shoot a whole video on that as we get closer to fall here, or, you know, finding the pets and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what we've been up to. That's the new business that we started on the side here, as well as the mosquito police and all of that stuff and the snow hammer. So that's it, guys, for today.